Hi, this is August Sewing, and today I'm going to show you some linen fabric from fabricsstore.com. That's fabrics with an S and then a hyphen store.com. And I got several different weights to show you. This one is called Shadow Gray, even though it is definitely pink. This is a 7-ounce linen, and it's softened. So the linen that they have that's softened just means that it's had a little softening agent added to the finish of the fabric. They also have non-finished and a couple other finishes that I'll talk about. This one's like, we got the sun here, so it could be a little see-through, but it's pretty, dense. It's one of the heavier weights. They definitely have even heavier ones that are more like a canvas weight, up to like 10 ounces. I don't know if they have more than that, but this is the 7-ounce. So there's this guy. And then the other one that I got in 7-ounce is this pink. It's soft pink. It's really pretty. And I just wanted to try a bunch of the different weights of linen, and I'm going to wash them up and show you what they look like after they've been washed a few times, because we all get fabric that's all nice and flat and everything, and sometimes I've had the experience where you wash something and then it turns into something that just looks like a mess. So that's that. So that would be good for, bottom weight stuff and towels and things like that. The next level that I have is a 5.3 ounce, and this eggplant color is softened. It's a little lighter weight than the other one, obviously. All the colors are really beautiful. Look at how cute that's gonna be. We're probably gonna make a dress or something for my daughter. And this one, like I said, is just softened, whereas this one is a little bit different. This is the 9-iron, and this one actually is their signature finish 5.3 ounce fabric. It has had, I'm sorry, what did it say? Signature, yeah. Signature has gone through a bunch of hot washes. And with the signature finish, you're only gonna see up to 3% shrinkage. Like, it's already been pretty much shrunk. You're still going to want to wash it and dry it a time or two before you probably sew with it, but it's near ready to go. And you can see that it's, a lot more soft and drapey than the other ones, at least out of the box here. The next one is called an open weave. Now the open weave is just that. Thicker threads, but less thread count, I think is how it kind of works. And this one definitely has a sheerness to it. So this would be something that either needs to be lined, or like this could be a cool thing to put over something else, or like a little kimono or something where you don't need the coverage of the skin necessarily. It's very airy. Great for summer. Curtains even, stuff like that. And this one has the premier finish, which means it does have the softener and it has been agitated, but has not been laundered. So this one you're gonna have the shrinkage of 7 to 10%, which is the same as the just softened linen from Fabric Store. So this one you need to wash a few times to get it all shrunk up before you sew with it. All right, next one is a 3.5 ounce. So this one's just lighter weight. This one is just softened. It hasn't been washed or laundered. And it's, if you put it up to the sunshine like I have here, you can see through it a little bit, but It's pretty good, and this would be good for making clothes with, or curtains. It's a handkerchief, I think weight is what they call it, and it would be great for that, or napkins. Really pretty. And the last piece I got is called Froth. It's kind of like a, not really peach, it's between like a super light pink and a beige. Again, this is the 3.5 ounce. Other things to know is that all of the cuts are 57 inches wide, so you're getting quite a bit of fabric per yard. Of course, you know, you're going to have the shrinkage, so you got to think about that when you're figuring out how many yards you're going to need for a project. They have lots of free patterns on their website. They also offer, for a fee, printed patterns. And the other site they like to use for free patterns is Peppermint Magazine. The shipping was pretty darn quick, and they have lots of specials and stuff that you can get a pretty good price. They send you a coupon, so you can always use the coupon to get at least 7% off. And they also have a rewards membership. The only other thing to know about this is, like I said, you want to wash it before you do anything with it. And some people serge the edges. I think that is using just a lot of thread, so I just do a super wide zigzag and zigzag it up on the sides before I wash. So in the next part of this video, I'm going to be washing these over the next week. Just wash and wash and wash and wash. And we're going to see what they look like after they've been washed. Okay, so here's the second part where I have washed these several times, and I'm just going to show you quickly what they look like after they've been washed. These two are the 7 ounce, and you can see, I mean, of course it's wrinkly, but it's not too bad. And I'm going to be using this 7 ounce for towels, and I think that'll be just fine. I'm not expecting them to come out perfectly. If you were using this for clothes, you should usually take the linen out of the dryer a little early and then iron it right away if that's what you're looking to do. So that's the 7 ounce. Then these two guys are the 5.3, and you can see, I mean, they look pretty good. You wouldn't even necessarily have to iron this unless that was the really crisp look you were going for. Looks pretty good. This one's a little linty. Now, when you wash these, it will create a lot of lint the first, handful of times you wash, just so you know. Okay. Then this one is that open weave. And this one, I really love the softness of it. It is wrinkly, but it's just been sitting here, hasn't been ironed. But I really want to make something out of this. It's cute. Love that. And then let's see, I've got this guy and this guy. These are my 3.5 ounces. And yeah, I mean, maybe a little more wrinkly than the 5.3, but not too bad. The blacks do tend to kind of like pick up lint if you've got something in there. Probably just washed it with the wrong stuff or something. But it's pretty. So that's that. And I am going to press them and then show them to you one more time. But I just wanted to show you an example of, this is the Robert Kaufmann Essex, and this is one of the yarn dyed. And this has actually already been pressed. But I pressed it after it had already dried, which, like I said, you normally let it be damp and then press it out. So it doesn't press out very well unless you've started with it damp. But I mean, this was like super wrinkly coming out of the dryer, but it is a small piece, and sometimes they kind of like get all scrunched up like that. And then this piece is the Essex also, which Essex is kind of half cotton, half linen. And this one has not been pressed at all. This is just straight out of the dryer. And, you know, it's kind of very textury. It kind of has like a, you know, you buy those dish towels at Williams-Sonoma or something. It kind of has that feel. I mean, it's not the worst, but that stuff over there is a lot nicer. So that's part 2, and I'm going to go iron and do part 3. Okay, for the final phase, this is the linen. It's been completely washed several times. I ironed it. Of course, you'd have better results if you had taken it out of the dryer damp and ironed it. Would be better, but still not bad. And kind of here's the result. This is the 7-ounce. Pretty. And then I just did one example of each. This is our 5.3. Nice. Now this one's 5.1 ounces. I think I said the wrong thing in the last little bit, but hopefully everybody can follow along. This is the 5-ounce open weave. Look how pretty that turned out. And then this is the 3.5. So the good thing to know is that you can find some good linen for a really good price, and you don't have to have it dry cleaned. And I hope everyone enjoyed this, and I'm going to do a video on some towels that I'm making out of this pink, and hopefully everybody will watch that. Thanks so much. Bye.